Hi and welcome to this episode. On this episode today, we'll be taking us through step application for our HCPC license, which is the Health and Care Professional Council, and that is the license you use to practice in the UK as a healthcare professional. And under this Health and HCPC, we have different professions under it, from occupational therapist, physiotherapist, speech therapist, audiologist, etc. So you can check their website and see the list of occupations under HCPC. You need to be registered with HCPC before you can practice in the UK. For people that want to register under HCPC and be able to practice in the UK, first of all, you have to prepare your documentation before you start your application. What are the documents needed for your registration? The documents needed are transcript of results from your university, your certificate, your course information form, which you'll be getting from your department. You need your current practicing license. After getting your current practicing license, you need a letter of good standing from your professional body in Nigeria. For physiotherapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, you need a current practicing license issued by Medical Rehabilitation Therapy Board of Nigeria, that's MRTB. And in your application, you need to prepare a case study. And I advise, when you are preparing your case study, prepare your case study in 3 or 4 units. For instance, if you are a physiotherapist, you have to prepare a case study. If you are presenting this case, you have to learn how to present it. It's a case study. They want to see how you manage the patient, how you plan the patient. Don't just go online and copy and paste in your case study. They need you to explain. This is, I saw a 55-year-old woman who came into the department. You need to describe to them, what is your department like? Oh, we have it is this so physiotherapy department in this hospital. We have so number of physiotherapists, and you are one of the senior or junior physiotherapists. So you have to put a case study from each unit you have worked, ranging from I advise you can put from orthopedics, musculoskeletal. You can put from neurology, pediatrics, women health if you have it. You look at the protocol of how they wanted, the standard of writing it, then you put that in your case study. Don't just submit your application without a case study, without different case study. Else they may reject your application and ask you to send a case study. So to be on a safer side, make sure you have your case study. You have like 4 or 5 case studies, different conditions. You have it and attach it to what you are going to upload. Another thing you need for your application is your proof of identity. And your proof of identity, that can be your passport or your national ID card. You just need something to know that yes, you exist. Your proof of identity, that's your international passport, not your passport photograph, your international passport. That's one proof of identity. And you also need proof of address. Your proof of address should carry your the address you are using for your registration. That's what should be on your proof of address. Not that you put a proof of address of maybe your parents' house or somebody's house, and you put another address in your registration. So if you want to, what you can use as your proof of address is you can use your statement of account. Your statement of account will definitely show your address on it. And if your address is not well written on your statement of account, it's something you can just walk to your bank and let them correct your statement and the address written on your bank account. So they can just correct it so that it comes out when you print your statement of account, so that it comes out well. Like, okay, I live in 2 West Avenue, Bodija, Ibadan. It should also carry the same thing in your statement of account. You get, so you must make sure there is no discrepancy in it, even if there is maybe number or the bank was unable to write everything. If your stay and your what do you call it, if your address is very long and the bank will not write everything, at least when they short it, let the major details show on your proof of address, which is your statement of account. Make sure your street number, your house number, and your town is showing, and the country is showing on your proof of address. And apart from statement of account, you can also use like water bill that is carrying the your address. You can use your electricity bill. Yes, we know now in Nigeria we pay online. So maybe even in your contract, you can also use your contract, your rent agreement that carries your name and your address. You can use that as a proof of address. You can also use a printed copy of your electricity bill. When they give you the receipt, it carries your address. You can also use that as your proof of address. And for those that still use water corporation, I think they used to bring bills, you can still use that as your proof of address. So that's that about your proof of address. Then you also be paying application fee. You'll be paying application fee of £539.65. As of today, the application fee for HCPC registration is £539.65. And for those of you, especially the female, that you've had a change of name, or your name is not is not, you know, it's not the same as what is on your document, or maybe because you are married now, you've had a change of name, you have to prove that you have to submit your change of name document. And your change of name document can be your marriage certificate, the ones you print out on the newspaper, the publication in newspaper for your change of address. So those are the things you can use for your change of name. And that aside, now you need to make sure you certify all these documents. Gone are the days when you have to print everything, fill it, and take it to the notary authority and send it to HCPC. Now everything is online now. So all these documents you gather together, you must make sure you certify them. You can do that at nearest high court. You can do, or a notary officer, a notary lawyer. But mostly you can just walk up to any of the high courts, go with your original document, make a photocopy of other document, then take it to the high court. It doesn't cost much. Just take it there and they will certify it for you. They will attest to it that yes, it is original copy. Then those are the documents you are now going to upload. You have to register or sign up at www.hcpc-uk.org. www.hcpc-uk.org. That's it. Yeah. So once you just log into that site, then you can now register, filling your biodata with all your documents that it's already prepared. You just keep uploading them. So just upload your documents in PDF form. You upload them in PDF format or JPEG. Those are the two, I think those are the popular formats which is accepted. So you upload your document, all the attested certified copies, you upload them and pay your scrutiny fee. Also, in paying your scrutiny fee, note you cannot pay with your Nigerian card or other card. You can only pay with your international card, maybe your Dome account card, that's your pounds card or your dollar card. So here you just have to find someone that is in UK or US or that has international card, not a local card, debit card that can be used to pay. So, and if you are finding it difficult to find someone, you can contact us. You can contact me. You can contact any of your friends, any of the people in the group, and we can always put you through. We can always help you to make the payments. After paying your scrutiny fee, then they send your document to the assessor, and the assessor evaluates your certificate, your statement of your proof of address, check your cost form, and evaluate it to what is expected of you from the UK authority, with their own academic standard. And if everything match up, then they will send you a link to pay for your license fee. And once you pay, they send you your license registration number. And once you get the license registration number, voila, then you are good to go. Fire on. You start applying for your for jobs from different sites. So watch out for next episode on how to apply for a job, sites to apply for a job, what do they really need, how do they pick people, because a lot of people say they don't really get interview. How do you get interview? So if you get your HCPC license, don't miss the next episode. So you will be going through how you apply for your job so that you will be invited for interview. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.